Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, honorable judges, esteemed opposition, and respected audience. My name is Bausrianto, and I stand before you today as the Prime Minister from the government bench. We are here to debate the motion. This House believes that attendance should not be mandatory in universities. As the first speaker of the government team, I will begin by defining the motion, explaining our stance, and presenting the key arguments that support our positions. Definition and stance. Let us define the motion. We interpret attendance as physical presence in schedule, lectures or classes, and mandatory as being required with penalties or consequence for absence. We believe that universities should not enforce compulsory attendance policies instead. Students should have the freedom to choose how they engage with their learning. Our stance is clear. University students are adults who deserve autonomy, flexibility, and trust. Mandatory attendance policies are outdated, unfair, and counterproductive. Okay, university is about independent learning. University is not high school. It is not a place for right control, but for intellectual growth and personal responsibility. In real life, your success depends on your output, not your presence. Similarly, students should be judged by their understanding and performance, not by how many times they sit in a classroom. Imagine two students on attends every class but doesn't engage the others, skips a few classes but studies independently, reads additional materials, and scores high on assessment. So we punish the second student just because they were not physically present? Of course not. Different students learn differently. A student has a unique learning style. Some are visual learners, others prefer reading or self-study. Some understand better through hands-on practice. Mandatory attendance force an one-size-fits-all system, ignoring on diversity of learning strategies. For example, some students absorb material more efficiently by reviewing recorded lectures or reading at their own pace. Requiring all students to learn in the same environment, the classroom, is limiting and ineffective. Real life circumstances and mental health. Let us consider reality. Many students work part-time jobs to support themselves. Some care for family members. Others may face mental health challenges like anxiety or depression. By enforcing strict attendance, we ignore this human experience. Instead of supporting the students, we penalize them. That is neither compassionate nor practical. Education should empower, not pressure, students into a rigid system that does not account for their lives beyond campus. Academic performance should be the priority. Let's remember the true purpose of higher education: to learn, to grow, and to contribute knowledgeably to society. If a student can demonstrate this through assessments, projects, and participation in other forms, why should physical attendance be a requirement? Attendance is not always a reflection of engagement. A silent student sitting in the back of the room is not necessarily learning more than one studying actively from home. We should measure outcomes, not appearance. Technology has transformed education. We live in the digital era. Lectures are recorded material or uploaded. Discussion forums and online tools exist to enhance learning. With all test resources, students can participate and learn effectively without always being physically present. Mandatory attendance policies ignore the possibilities of blended or online learning instead of adapting to modern education. They cling to outdated structures. And the next, preparing for real life and responsibility. In the real world, no one checks your attendance. They look at your performance. Universities should prepare students for that reality, allowing them to manage their own time and learning style, encourage maturity, responsibility, and self-discipline. By removing mandatory attendance, we say to students, we trust you to make decisions for yourself. That is real empowerment. Okay, conclusion. Last, in conclusion, we firmly believe that attendance should not be mandatory in university. Such policies are outdated, unfair, and do not reflect the purpose of higher education. We must trust students as adults, respect diverse learning needs, and adapt to the realities of the modern world. And this motion is not just about skipping class, it's about freedom, responsibility, and respect for every student's unique path. And for all these reasons, we are proud to propose. Thank you.